This is the Segovia Show.
Hey, what's going on, everyone, over on Rumble? You're the first ones to see this. So thank you to you all that have subscribed. Thank you so much for those of you that have been tuning in. This is a little different for me because normally I simulcast to Rumble and YouTube. At least that's how it's been for the past couple of weeks. But there's some things that have been happening that I've been giving more attention to Rumble. I've had a rocky relationship with Rumble. I hit the ground running. And then censorship from Rumble. But that's when they were still in Canada. The way they're behaving now, it's so much better. And the market for content creators is better off with it. So that's in large part due to the changes that have been happening at the warp speed, thanks to Steven Crowder's presence here. So I really appreciate all that's been happening, and it's, I guess, a rising tide lifts all boats. The viewership on Rumble has been way larger now, and it's outpacing YouTube by leaps and bounds. And that's on a handful of subscribers. When you count in my subscribers from my user channel and then my show channel, that's just over 100 subscribers total, compared to the thousands I have on YouTube, but I have more exposure here on Rumble. That's why I decided to speak to you first before this goes to YouTube. So in a way, I'm using Rumble to syndicate. But that's all to say that I'm going to be more on Rumble because, well, why not? But I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket either. That's why I don't just depend on YouTube, and I'm not going to depend just on Rumble. Rumble has a target paint on his back, just like Parler did, and Big Tech didn't like it. Twitter saw it as a threat, and they took out the competition. Got to be careful with Rumble. Rumble, I hope you're doing it right. Parler was the canary in the coal mine to that respect. But anyway, right now it's going to be a lot busier on Rumble because Steven Crowder is suspended for at least a week due to a YouTube strike on his main channel. Not to mention a strike on his Crowder Bits channel too. So, whatever, they're targeting him because of course they are. But he wasn't the only one. Instagram locked me out because I was warning my fellow Christian conservatives of what militant trans activists were posting on their platforms. Those platforms are still up. I was locked out just for simply sharing it. I was the one breaking the community guidelines, apparently, just because I literally reposted to my stories what they were threatening. And those accounts are still up. But yours truly had to be locked out. So I decided, you locked me out for 12 hours, Instagram. Well, joke's on you. Not only did I delete the app from all of my media devices, I'm logged out of everything, delete all the trackers and stuff, and I use a VPN. I practice browser isolation and device isolation. That means if I have an iOS device, there's no Google on it. If there's Google, if I use my Android, there's nothing else from other ecosystems in it. Just because, stay on your lanes kind of thing. I have a background in tech, but what I do professionally, for those who do not know me, is real estate and construction. And tech was a hobby thing for me. I missed the BlackBerry days. Signs of the times. That back then it was the mobile OS wars, and here we are. We only have two. We're wishing we had more OS options. I told you. But there were no apps for that. Well, now you're in this position. Congratulations. You created the own monster that you hate. Anyway, getting off on a sidetrack there. So I'm sticking it to Instagram for now. It's like, well, you can leech off my new data. So joke's on you. I don't need you. But my main audience is on Instagram. And I feel that for those that are not following me on other platforms that I'm on, because I'm across about 12 different social media accounts, and I try to be active on as many as I can, especially those that have large engagements like Gab, recently True Social, Parler, and Getter, but and Twitter, of course. But it is frustrating when the core of your audience is in one place and you're not able to communicate with them, and they're not found anywhere else. And what also frustrates me is when there's content creators and people that have big audiences that say, we're going to go leave these places. We're going to leave Twitter and go on to other platforms. Follow us. Go over there. Unlike Steven Crowder, where he put his money where his mouth is, a lot of these content creators, whom I respect entirely, by the way, they'll create an account and just, let it drift into the abyss. It's like, where's the activity? And their number one complaint would be, oh, I don't want to be part of an echo chamber. You're being the other voice. Why can't you? No, it's natural that the canceled are going to be the first ones to find another place where they can express themselves. You can't expect them to all return to the place they were banned from in the first place. So that's why I try to be as many places on as possible. And this video is more of an update. I have to push out the episodes that were supposed to be airing this week. I was supposed to be giving an update on the seminars and luncheons that I was at the past week that are affecting your property rights here in California, the changes that were instituted by Los Angeles that affect managing your property. That's whether it's yours or your property manager or even a tenant, that you got to know about these things. I can't impart that to you right now, especially when I can't reach the audience I was intended to speak to. And on top of that, they're not anywhere else. So it's like, I will go back to Instagram, but right now it's like, you know what, Instagram, you're the one on a timeout. Look, how you like them apples? Does it really matter in the long run? I don't know. I'll feel better about it, though. But it is a point to stress to others. Like, hey, this is why you're not supposed to be just on one place. Because then we can't communicate. And that's why I'm letting this go out to Rumble first. It's going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to be on BitChute. Maybe UMaker will appear on Odyssey, because I'm across all those platforms, and Spotify, Corridor TV, and others, just because you just never know what could happen with big tech silencing your speech. But as I sign off, I did mention, for those who did not follow me at the time, on March 31st, I had posted across most of my socials that the constitutional republic as we knew it was dead. Tomorrow, as of this recording, is Donald Trump's arraignment. So that alone is a weaponization of our justice system to take out a political opponent who is the leader of a populist movement that hasn't been seen in decades, if not maybe all history in the United States. On top of that, you also have someone that did the same meme as someone on the political opposite of him, but because he didn't vote the way the powers that be wanted him to be, he got 10 years in prison for that. And before that, with the cautionary tales about what happened to the types of like Laura Loomer or Alex Jones being sued into oblivion, so he will never have a voice or a company of any sorts ever again, and nothing can be passed on to his children or his children's children. If none of this terrifies you, I don't care if you're left, right, or center. Okay, this should terrify you. I've gone to bat for those that I disagree with when I see an egregious or outrageous, assault on our civil liberties that are constitutionally protected. But because it's happening to those that, I just don't like them, somehow it's okay. Just you wait. When the woke come after those who claim to be woke, you'll never be woke enough. So don't give in to them. Anyway. Like, share, subscribe if you didn't know. Welcome to the new ones. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm Andres, and I report to you from the Democratic People's Republic of California. And I'm fighting to save this state. So hashtag save California, hashtag fix California. I'm here until I'm no longer welcome here. That was the same for any big tech platform. I'm there until I'm no longer welcome there. But I'm also in multiple other places. You can check out my stuff at www.dangeroussegovia.com. Many updates have been going out there, just to streamline the website. So, yeah, depending on where you go, it might be under maintenance. But right now, it should be up and running for everybody. But anyway, that's it. That's where I'll leave it. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you on the next one.